My ex tried to destroy everything I built, but karma had other plans. This isn't just a breakup story. It's a story of betrayal, resilience, and the universe finally setting things right. If you've ever been wronged, you're going to want to hear this. It all started with a relationship I thought was perfect. Let's call him Alex. On the surface, he was charming, supportive, and my biggest cheerleader. We moved in together, we built a life, and I trusted him with everything: my heart, my dreams, and even my business passwords. I run a small online graphic design business, something I built from the ground up, pouring my soul into every project. Alex was always there, offering advice, helping with administrative tasks. I thought we were a team. The breakup was sudden and brutal. One day he was my everything. The next he was a stranger packing his bags, spitting venom about how I was holding him back. It was devastating, but I tried to be mature about it. I wished him well, even though my world was crumbling. I thought that was the end of it. I was so wrong. The real nightmare was just beginning. A week later, I woke up to a flood of frantic emails from clients. Projects were deleted, client files were corrupted, and my business social media accounts were posting bizarre, offensive content. My professional website was completely wiped, replaced with a single, insulting message directed at me. I couldn't log into anything. My passwords were changed. My heart sank. I knew instantly who was behind it. It had to be Alex. He was the only other person with access. The panic was overwhelming. Years of hard work, my entire portfolio, my client relationships all gone in an instant. I felt a cold dread wash over me. He wasn't just breaking up with me. He was trying to break me. He was trying to demolish my career, my reputation, my entire livelihood. The person I had loved and trusted was actively trying to ruin my life. I spent the next 48 hours in a caffeine-fueled haze, desperately trying to salvage what I could. I contacted web hosts, social media support, and every client individually. I explained the situation, apologizing profusely. Some were understanding, but many were furious. I lost several major contracts, and my income plummeted to zero overnight. The financial stress was immense, but the emotional toll was worse. I felt so violated and foolish for ever trusting him. I confronted him, of course. I called, I texted. He denied everything, laughing at me, telling me I was paranoid and that my business probably failed because I was incompetent. He gaslit me so masterfully that for a moment, I almost doubted myself. But I knew it was him. The problem was, I had no concrete proof. It was his word against mine, and he was a very convincing liar. The following months were some of the darkest of my life. I had to start from scratch. I worked temp jobs during the day to pay my bills and spent my nights rebuilding my portfolio, creating new designs, and trying to win back clients. Every small victory felt like climbing a mountain. It was exhausting and demoralizing. I saw a therapist to deal with the trauma and the trust issues he had left me with. It was a slow, painful process of rebuilding not just my business, but myself. Meanwhile, from what I heard through mutual friends, Alex was living his best life. He had a new girlfriend, a fancy new job, and loved to post all over social media about his amazing, successful life. He'd brag about his integrity and work ethic, which felt like a slap in the face. It seemed like he had gotten away with it completely, without any consequences. I had to mute him on all platforms just to protect my own mental health. I tried to focus on my own journey. I poured all that anger and hurt into my work. My new designs were more creative, more passionate than ever before. Slowly, things started to turn around. I landed a few small projects, then a medium-sized one. The clients were happy. They left glowing reviews. Word of mouth started to spread. My new website, which I built with 10 times the security, began to attract more traffic than my old one ever did. About a year after the incident, I was finally back on my feet. My business was smaller, but it was stronger, and it was all mine. I was happier, more confident, and had learned a very hard lesson about trust. I had accepted that I might never see justice, and I was making peace with that. I was focused on moving forward, and that's when karma decided to make its grand entrance. I got a call from a former mutual friend. They sounded hesitant, but then the words just came spilling out. Alex's new high-powered job was at a major tech firm. Turns out, he'd been using his position to steal proprietary code and sell it to a competitor. He got greedy. He thought he was untouchable, just like he did with me. But this time, He wasn't trying to ruin a small business owner. He was stealing from a multi-billion-dollar corporation with a massive legal team. He got caught, and he got caught in a big way. The company didn't just fire him. They pursued legal action. We're talking corporate espionage, intellectual property theft, serious felonies. His face was plastered all over local business news. He was facing massive fines and potential jail time. His new girlfriend left him. His reputation was in tatters, and his perfect life imploded spectacularly. When I heard the news, I didn't feel vengeful joy. It was more of a quiet, profound sense of validation. A sense of cosmic balance being restored. He had tried to destroy my small world with digital sabotage, and in the end, his own digital crimes in a much bigger world led to his downfall. The very same arrogance and belief that he could get away with anything was what ultimately ruined him. The best part? During the investigation into his corporate crimes, his former employer dug into his entire digital history. And guess what they found? A digital trail leading right back to the attack on my business. His old company contacted me, and their lawyers provided me with all the evidence I needed. With that proof, I was able to file my own civil lawsuit against him for damages. So, not only did his own actions lead to his professional ruin, but they also handed me the justice I thought I'd never get. The universe works in mysterious ways, doesn't it? He tried to erase my hard work, but instead, he ended up giving me the tools to hold him accountable while his own life was erased. My story has a happy ending. My business is now more successful than ever. I even hired my first employee. I'm in a new, healthy relationship with someone who respects me and my work. The experience, as horrible as it was, taught me how resilient I am. It forced me to become stronger, smarter, and more determined. So if you're going through something similar, if someone has wronged you and it feels like they're getting away with it, please don't lose hope.